Hey everyone, welcome to Wealth Redefined. I'm your host, Michael Reynolds, certified financial planner and owner of Elevation Financial. On the web, as always, at elevationfinancial.com. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to share and transmit documents when working with financial professionals. So many of us work with financial professionals like financial advisors, like me, tax professionals, other experts who help us manage money. And in order to do their best work, these professionals often ask for certain documents that provide them with specific information. These documents can be things like tax returns, investment and retirement account statements, social security statements, insurance statements, payroll statements, all sorts of documents that have financial information on them. And so, unfortunately, sharing these documents can sometimes be challenging, especially if they're on paper. But luckily, there are some easy ways to share and transmit these documents to your financial professional. And I'm going to talk to you about that today. So, the first thing I want to touch on is preferred format. So, PDFs are preferred. The ideal format for a document is PDF. So, if you're a financial advisor or you're a tax professional, request a document, you want to send the PDF version if possible. So this comes up frequently with tax returns. I've seen many occasions where I ask for a tax return, and instead of a PDF version, I get 11 blurry JPEG photos of the paper copy. So I'll talk more about that in a minute. Or an investment account statement, for example, it'll be like this kind of a crooked photo. It's blurry. It's hard to read. So generally, we want to look for PDFs. So, for example, every modern tax preparer should provide you with a PDF version of your tax return. If you don't have it, request it for your records. This is the version that should be provided. So investment account statements are often sent in the mail as paper copies as well. So, you should be able to log in though to your account and download PDF copies of your investment account statements. The same applies to just about every other type of financial document. There's generally an online portal where you can download statements and documents in PDF format. So this is the file that you should send to your financial professionals upon request. That PDF version is what we want. So next, let's talk about scanning documents if you don't have the PDF. So while PDFs are preferred, it's sometimes not possible. Maybe you've got a paper copy of a tax return and your tax pro is unresponsive. Maybe you've got 401k statements from an old job being mailed to you, but you have no idea how to log into the portal. Or maybe you have estate planning documents that are signed and notarized with ink, and there's no electronic versions of the signed documents. So in these cases, you'll need to scan the documents to get them into PDF format. So it might be tempting to simply take photos of every page and send those photos, but this can be really problematic. So for one thing, it's less organized because every page becomes a unique photo, which can make it very difficult to sort out at the other end. Next, the file size can be really large, and that can make it slow and kind of clumsy to send. And then finally, the image quality can really be hit or miss. The documents often end up dark, blurry, and hard to read. I know this from experience on the receiving end. So instead of sending a slew of blurry JPEGs, you want to use a scanning app to convert your documents into clear, readable PDFs. So there's several scanning apps for iPhone and Android. And since apps can change and evolve, your best bet is really to search for top phone scanning apps. And you'll find quite a few options just by doing a search. However, if you just want my recommendation as of now, I mean, this could change in the future, but for now, I currently use an app called Genius Scan. And Genius Scan is available for iPhone and Android. And the free version just about everything you need. You don't need to pay for the full version. The free version should work just fine. So phone scanning apps can make it easy to scan because you can simply hover your phone over each page of the document, and the app will auto detect the edges and will capture a clean snapshot automatically. And so if the document is multiple pages long, you can simply scan each page and it'll combine everything into one PDF, which is nice. And so, scanning apps also brighten the documents, and that really helps them show up clear and makes them readable. So let's talk about transmitting the documents. So now that you have your ducks in a row, you've got nice, clean PDFs of everything. How do you send documents to your financial professional? So the most important thing to remember is this: don't send sensitive information over email. Email is inherently insecure, and that can be intercepted. Additionally, your messages generally get stored in a sent folder, and that's the first place intruders are going to look if they get access to your email because they want to look for things you've sent like this. So any good financial advisor or tax professional or any kind of financial professional you work with should have a secure portal or an upload site that will allow you to securely upload financial documents. Always use this portal to send documents that contain sensitive information. So, sensitive information can include things like social security numbers, account numbers, bank account numbers, credit card numbers, detailed personal information, stuff like that. So, if your financial professional does not have a secure portal, or if they ask you to email sensitive documents, that should be a red flag, quite honestly. So, if you decide to continue working with them despite the security issue there are some secure ways to send documents. Again, a search for send file securely will uncover some tools you can use to send documents securely. I'm not going to name any one in particular, but if you just search the web for send file securely, you'll find quite a few options. So, in short, you want to practice good document management and make it easier for your financial pros that you work with as well. So, remember these rules when you're sharing documents. PDF is preferred. If you don't have the original PDF, use a scanning app to scan the paper versions into a PDF version. And always send documents securely, not through email, but securely through a secure portal, ideally provided by your financial professional. So these things are going to make life easier for everyone and help you keep your data more secure. So I hope that's been helpful. So as always, you can find me on the web at elevationfinancial.com. And if you have questions, you're welcome to reach out through my website or in social media. Or if you'd like to learn more about becoming a client, feel free to book a consultation on my website and we can chat. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.